men to lead other men in war, in combat, to death of all time. Greatest leaders in history to lead other men to their deaths. He said different things, different quotes, but there's a common theme about the way that these men thought, the way they believed, regardless of what time period they lived in, what place in the world they lived in. You can see there's a common theme. They believed that we should not fear that which is the inevitable. We should not fear death because we're all going to die. So if we live our lives as if we are afraid of it, we are living our lives running from something that we can never escape. So what is the point? What is the point of that? I say this one all the time. When I'm talking to guys, or I'm talking to, boys, I'm trying to help get them inspired. I tell them it is better to die looking your enemy in the eye. And I'm not obviously referring to a person, but I'm referring to life in general. I don't think that embracing death means not valuing life. Well, maybe not necessarily. So, Ancom, you said those concepts aren't mutually exclusive. However, I do believe in the philosophy of embracing death. But if you don't want to think of it like that, look at it like this. The point that I'm trying to make is that living in irrational fear of anything is detrimental. That we need to be brave. We need to be strong-minded. Because, you could say right now, like, to your point, right? Obviously, if you fear death, it's because you value life, right? So it's not to say that you don't want to embrace death, that you don't value life, because obviously if you don't want to die, obviously you're valuing life. And I'm not saying that when you embrace death, that means that, you want to die. No, Hans, that's not what I mean. What I mean is that it's not only directly, but as a bigger metaphor for life. So yeah, Hans, if you want to say embracing mortality, you guys can phrase this however you want. The general concept is what I said earlier. It's better to die looking your enemy in the eye. The point is, if you're going to fail at something, if you're facing the inevitable, what benefit do you gain from turning your back, from giving up, from walking away? What benefit do you gain? Now, we all give up. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not trying to speak as if I'm above anybody. I fail all the time. I give up on things. I constantly try to get better at that. But the point is that the idea I'm trying to get you guys to think about is that all these great leaders, all these great warriors throughout history who set their names in the sands of time all had this same philosophy. They didn't fear death. And what I'm proposing is not only that you don't fear death, because it's something that comes to us all and that we can't avoid, but more so to take that energy and take that philosophy into our lives, into the way that we live our day-to-day lives, the way we do things and accomplish things, right? The way that we practice our day-to-day lives. Live looking your enemy in the eye. And that enemy can be life sometimes. When life is beating you down, when your job is beating you down, when your relationship is beating you down, look directly at it Keep your chin high and try to conquer it, because even if you fail, at least you tried, right? You lose 100% of the shots that you don't take.